Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. We're getting right into the video. If you guys saw the thumbnail, we're going to be creating this really nice spooky set. I'm going to be starting off with some base coat on my medium square nail tips, and these nail tips are from enailcouture. They are just called square on the website, I believe. Just square, just like that. They're not called medium square, but I call them medium square because they're like a medium length. So I'm going to be starting off with these, and then I'm just going to be applying one coat of base gel. And then now I'm going to be going in with number 31 by Rya's Nails. You guys know I love this nude. It's one of my favorites. And then I'm going ahead and I'm going to be applying, I believe, only one coat of this color. And now I'm going to be going in with my nailzbydev black gel polish. You guys, this is the darkest black gel polish I have ever used in my life. I have a few different ones. I have one from Nail Reserve, and I also have one from McCart. I've also tried, I believe, Beetles, and none of them compare to this one, you guys. It is the darkest. You can get one coat coverage, and it is so dark. I really love this. Really love it. So I'm going to be using this color on the middle finger and the thumb. And yeah, I'm just doing that. And like I said, it is one coat. I love her stuff. It is like a kind of like a small business, I could say, and I love supporting her. And then yeah. Now we're going to be creating our spooky red color. This is a color by Nail Reserve. It's called Goddess. It's a perfect red, and I'm going to be adding a little bit of black. And then I'm also going to be adding a little bit of like a pinkier or like a more burgundy color. So I mixed these and I realized that it did look really good, but I wanted it to be a little more on the pink side just because the inspo picture that she showed me had more of a pink undertone. So yeah, and oh, by she I mean my customer. So I'm going in with this color called Burgundy by Madam Glam, and I put a little bit in there, and I'm just gonna go ahead and mix that in, and this is gonna give it the exact color that we're looking for. So the key to get a really nice little blood splatter nail without having to splatter anything is to use a really old brush. I just showed you guys right there briefly. It's one of my old Madam Glam brushes. It's just super messed up, like it's bent, and like all the bristles are everywhere, so you kind of want something like that. Any type of brush will do, and you're kind of just gonna splatter it on or like spolch it on, just like no particular form or anything like that. Just kind of just go really quick, and it's so easy, you guys. That's the thing about this design. It's very beginner friendly. So I'm going to be grabbing my super long millimeter brush. I believe this brush is a 25 millimeter. I always tell you guys this, but just in case you're a beginner or you're new to my channel, I always use a really long brush for French tips. It just gives you the most beautiful outcome, and it makes sure that your lines are super crisp. So I'm going to be using that, and I do the A method. So as you can see, I just did a line in the middle. That's going to act as my guide for my smile line, and then I'm just going ahead and letting the brush kind of do the work for me. It really helps just like catch any type of shakiness in your hands when you use a long brush, because my hands are very shaky, and it just helps me so that you can't see all the mistakes. If I was using a short brush, you would definitely be able to see all the mistakes, and I wouldn't be able to get as clean as an application. So as you can see, the French tip turned out perfect, and then I'm going ahead and doing another French tip on the other hand. And the white gel polish that I'm using, I know it's the hardest thing ever to find a good white gel polish. The best one I have ever used by far is McCart white gel polish, you guys. It usually comes in a duo on Amazon with the black gel polish and a white. You guys, the white is perfect. I've tried Beetles, I've tried Model Ones, I've tried Nail Reserve, I've tried every white gel polish, I've even tried D&D. None of them compare, trust me. You guys can tell right here, the coverage is literally like whiteout, but more perfect. Like, it's not runny, it's actually like a nice thick white, and every time I use it for French tips I never have trouble. So I was just like, oh my gosh, I'm in love with this white gel polish. It's really, really good, and you just have to make sure that you're curing it enough and stuff. You guys will see I run into a little issue later, but that's because of my lamp. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing a little bone nails on the black ones. So I'm gonna be doing kind of like an upside down heart, and you just want to make sure that the heart part, like right here, is not so pronounced. So you want to make sure that it looks like a bone, basically like a dog bone, almost, and that's just gonna give it like that cute kind of cartoony effect, but not too cartoony, if you know what I mean. So we kind of want to round out the bottom right here just to make it look like a bone, but not too pronounced, and it's gonna look really, really cool when we're finished. The inspo picture was longer nails, but it still turned out cute nonetheless. So I'm just gonna be doing 2 bones on each one. And you guys, I just wanted to say really, really quickly, that's how you know this white gel polish is good, when we're doing it over a black background and it still looks super, super opaque and it's not sheer at all. I don't even have to do a second coat. That's how you know this is a good white gel polish. Like, it's crazy. It's my fave. I need to buy a new one because I was on my last little drip in this bottle that I'm using in the video. Next thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be grabbing my Madam Glam black paint pot, and I'm just going to be grabbing a really thin brush, the same brush that I use for the French tips, actually, a really long brush, and I'm going to be doing these little stitches going around the French tip part of the nail, like the smile line. This part is super easy as well. Again, if you want a really nice thin stitches like little line, then you really want to make sure that you use a very, very thin long brush. This is going to help a lot with the way your nails look overall. You guys, trust me, if you haven't tried it already, try a 25mm or longer brush. Right here, I just wanted to show you guys, you could see right there my gel polish wrinkled a little bit in my lamp, so I just made sure to cure it all the way when I saw that it was wrinkled. I think I accidentally pressed low power mode on my lamp. I think that's why. So I just went ahead and buffed it out with a buffer. You want to make sure to use a softer grit buffer, not a really high grit, because you don't want the nude part of your nails to get scratched. So now I'm grabbing a little brush with some acetone, and I'm going to be cleaning up. I just went in with the second coat of white on top after I had already went and buffed out the wrinkles. This is an easy way to go ahead and fix this if ever it happens to you guys. You don't have to redo the whole nail. You definitely don't have to do that. So just grab a little round brush and go ahead and clean up your smile line. The previous smile line that was already cured underneath will appear and show itself after you're done. So this is what I'm doing here, just because it wrinkled. So I hate when this happens. It only happens to me every so often, and I think it's because I pressed the wrong button. To be honest, you guys, I just showed you a video, or I just uploaded a video where I got a new lamp from Melody Susie, and I'm gonna keep only using this lamp because this lamp has the buttons on top and I could see which button I'm pressing. The thing I hate the most about the Kiara Sky lamp is that the buttons are in the back, which I think it's because it's meant to be used for like clients, which makes sense, but yeah, I use it for press on, so it doesn't really work for me. Anyways, so I'm showing you guys there. Use the mini orange buffers if you need to buff out your wrinkles. Don't use a really high grit, just to make sure that your nails don't get scratched. So here I'm just showing you guys that I'm going to be putting on my glossy top coat. This one, it's in a not polished bottle, but I'm just reusing the bottle. It's actually iGel Beauty top coat. It's just because I had a big refill bottle, like, you know, those big ones where you could just refill little bottles. So I've just been refilling my not polished bottle because, one, I did really like the top coat. I finished it, the not polished one, and then I really like the bottle and the applicator. I feel like it gets really even and it's really, really nice. So yeah, I'm doing that there. Anytime you see that you have a little imperfection, I just buff it out. And I actually messed up. I had already top coated the other hand when I hadn't finished this one yet. So now again, I'm just doing the little stitches. And yeah, you guys, that's pretty much it for this video. I'm going to show you guys the finished result. You guys, this was actually one of 8 sets that somebody ordered for me. This was like one of the biggest orders I've ever had before. So here I'm going to show you guys 4 of them together, and I didn't film all of them just because I don't know like what videos you guys would want to see, but here is this set all finished after I filed the tops and everything. It turned out so pretty. I love how it looks, really nice and crisp, just how I like it. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And don't forget, you guys, to turn on the bell notification so you get notified when I upload. And yeah, have a great day. Bye.